Alright, let's see if we can do this. So, we're going to try and get Haohmaru down in 5 minutes or less. Just been playing a lot of Soul Calibur 5 recently, and I've been picking up Haohmaru. I think he's a lot of fun. He's really fun to play. So let's see if I can show you why he's fun in like 5 minutes or less. Alright, so I want to start the timer nowish, wherever that's at. Alright, I'm not going to make a timer. Anyway, so basic moves for Haohmaru. You're going to have to learn how to use this move, 6A, so 6A, forward and A, and 6B, forward and B. Those are your two moves to be using almost ad nauseum in the entire match. He's got a bunch of other moves you can take a look at your own, but those are your like two main moves you're going to be using like during the course of the match. It's impossible for someone to dodge both of these at the same time. So those are going to be your moves. All right, so let's first take a look at 6A. Why is 6A cool? 6A is cool because it has follow-ups. So let's take a look. One. That's if I follow it with B, you can see down at the bottom, it's 6A and then B. If I do A, that's A if they try to sidestep, and then if I do K, this is the one you're almost always going to use, 6A into K. It knocks them back, puts them at a pretty good distance, and Haohmaru is a character that you don't want to be super close to your opponent when they're up on their feet. So this distance is pretty good. It'll knock them away whether they hit or block, and it's just a really good move to use to get space. Also, what's interesting to note is that Haohmaru probably has one of the best back dashes or walkbacks in the game. He moves really fast back, really mobile. So you're always going to be using this to get out of range. So whenever you knock somebody with this, if they blocked it, you can move back a little bit if they try to swing at you immediately. Actually, let me talk about one more interesting tidbit. His 6A is actually cancelable into any special move he has. I'm not going to go over all the special moves. Take a look at the special moves in the menu. But what you're really going to be focusing on are these three moves in general. So 6A into A, which stops people from sidestepping you. 6A into K, which stops people from attacking between the two attacks. Like, it stops them from interrupting you. And then 6K into A plus B. You're probably wondering, well, why would I do that move? Because it's really slow. Because the moves for 6AA and 6AK are kind of at the same timing. So your opponent, if they're smart, they're going to just guard impact you. Oops, they're going to guard impact you like that. So what you want to do is you want to toss in a couple of break attacks just to make sure they're not guard impacting. Also, you know, it's good to just get the guard damage. What I typically do is if I hit them with this, I'm usually hitting somebody with this. You knock them down on their ass, and you still have kind of more time to act than they do. So after 6A, I'm immediately just going to do 1, 2, and then just go in with B. So that's pretty much 6A. So that brings us into our next move, which is going to be 6B. So 6B is really good because remember, with 6AK, we knocked them back. So like, imagine if they swing, you can take a step back, and then you can do 6B to hit them back, right? 6B is like a really straightforward, good sword stab, and it also has follow-ups, which is awesome. So we do something like this, and then I can do B, or 6B, and I can just hold forward. If you hold forward afterward, you get a follow-up. See how he's like kind of dashes like that? That dash has 3 follow-ups. So there is the forward and after the so all these follow-ups are after the forward, right? So if I do A, it's a double swing. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? Again, that's to stop people from moving sideways. If I do B, I stab in the gut. Now you can follow this up with another A. Actually, all of these you can follow up with an A at the end. So you can do like 6B forward, BA, just that. And then AA is the double slice that we saw afterward, or before. 1, 2. The last one, the one that I usually go into, and the one that you're probably going to be going into a lot if you're new at this game, is the K ender. So you're going to do, again, 6B forward, and then just KA. You see why that hits? Because they're if they're not crouching low, then they get slapped. So there you go. There you go. Good 40 damage. Does a lot. It's a good mix-up. Right there. Again, you have to get wise to opponents who are going to guard impact, so you just have to chill sometimes. Wait for the guard impact, throw them or something like that. Doesn't really matter. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, punishes. So, a couple of punishes. If you just catch an opponent doing something dumb, you can just launch them with 3B. And after 3B, you're going to do 6B into another move. So, what's cool about this move right here, doesn't look very amazing, but it's cancelable. So, Haohmaru again has special moves. Take a look at the special moves. My recommended special move is going to be down or 2AB, down AB or 2AB, whichever one you want to call it. So you're gonna do 6-6B plus down 2AB. So it looks like this, like that. Now again, you're gonna do that after 3B. So the whole combo together looks like this. There you go. I think if you just do B afterward, you just get that as well. So let's try. If I just double tap B, yeah, you get it as well. So no problem there. So that's gonna be like your straightforward punish. Like if your opponent just is doing something dumb, you just slap them with that. Let's imagine you sidestep an attack. So you imagine you like sidestep like their really vertical slash or like their 6B, right? So they do this move. Let's say use sidestep it. You can do sidestep B, same combo. After the sidestep B, you do 6-6BB, and you get the combo. 50 damage. Easy, easy, easy. So yeah, that's basic punishes. We're not gonna go into anything else crazy. That's super, super beginner stuff. Let's see. The last thing I want to talk about is this little insignia on the top left, right under his name. So during the match, this will like as you lose life and to take damage, you will that will like get a yellow background. And once it gets a red and yellow background, you can activate it by doing Soul Charge. So if you Soul Charge, well, let me this run out real fast. Blah 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 blah. If you let this, once you actually have Soul Charge with like what's called the Rage, that's what that meter is for. It's called his Rage meter. Once he gets Rage, you can hold your Soul Charge. I just press it here, but if you hold it, he will go into Rage mode like that. He'll turn red, and then you'll have access to a really good, really fast super. The super is done by doing, once you're in this mode, you can hold back A, B, and K all at the same time, and he does what's called Lightning Blade or Isen. Let me just redo that one more time. So I'm going to activate here, do this, and he gets access to this move, which is incredibly fast. Look how much damage that does. Really, really good. And the more he's enraged, or the less life he has, and the more, I believe, time. There's a couple of factors. I don't know, meter and time and all that stuff. The more damage it does. So this move can do a lot of damage. For lower level players, like if you're trying to do like a scrub killer technique, what you're gonna do is you're gonna like immediately activate and just do it. Because what happens is people will see you activate and they'll like move. That's a mistake. They need to just stand still. If they move at all, they just get slapped by Isen. Assuming they're not too far away. It doesn't have, you know, infinite range, but it's got pretty good range. When you're in this mode, you only get one in a match. Keep that in mind. You only get one in a match, or one in a game. But once it's activated, I mean, you can just use Isen at any time to punish pretty much anything. Just bam, he's dead. And that's pretty much Haohmaru in 5 minutes or less. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I guess I'll put up some more videos about him. I guess giving some more actual details rather than like the very, very basic beginner guide a little bit later on. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, all that stuff. I'm on Twitter. I've got a Discord. All that stuff's in the description below. I'll catch you next time. Bye.